Hi, this is Dr. Marc Katz in Tampa, and we're continuing our educational series. We're going to talk about pedicures today. We often get lots of questions about pedicures. So obviously pedicures are a nice way to beautify your nails and make your feet look good. And they're, I understand that. And we live in Tampa and people wear a lot of open shoes and they want to look nice. And that's certainly very acceptable. But I want to kind of tell you a few things about pedicures. So number one is when you have a pedicurist, cutting your nails and they start going into the corners, they can actually cut the skin and you can end up with a bacterial infection. That's why sometimes people come in, they have an ingrown nail or an infected nail, and that results from pedicures directly or indirectly. And the other, it's a common practice to push back the cuticles. Now, you have to understand the cuticle is actually a barrier between your nail and the outside. And there's bone underneath there, and there's the root of the nail. And when you start messing with the cuticle, you can also introduce bacteria or even fungal infections. So you have to be real careful with that as well. So if you start getting any redness after a pedicure or anything like that, you should see a podiatrist. You come in and let us take a look at it, because there's a high chance that you may be developing a bacterial or fungal infection. Now, the other things about pedicures, there are many places that sanitize their instruments well and they do a great job, but then there are also places where you're getting into a whirlpool. It may or may not be sanitized properly. You can spread infection that way. Also, not improper cleaning of instruments and the grinding materials, and you pull a nail polish off the shelf that 25 other people have used. So you really want to be cautious. You may want to get your own instruments and bring those and then take them home and clean them. You may want to get your own bottle of nail polish and use that. And you may want to avoid, even though I know it's a nice thing and you feel pampered and it feels great having the whirlpool, you may want to avoid that and have them just use a basin that they can clean out properly. So those are a few of the tips that I recommend if you want to have a pedicure. And if you do have any problems after a pedicure, you need to see a podiatrist. If you're in Tampa and you have problems, you can reach us at 813-875-0555 or at thetampapodiatrist.com. Thanks and have a great day.